Hey guys, it's Jason with your weekly real estate market update. And this week I want to give you guys some tips to help maximize your money so you could save up to buy your first home. So what a lot of people in my age range were expecting was that after the pandemic happened, they're going to see a lot of people go through financial hardships and sell their home because it's worth a lot of money and because unfortunately it would be hard for them to make those payments when they lost their job and face new economic hardships. And the second case scenario would be, unfortunately, that people are no longer able to make payments on their home and the bank takes the home away from them. That's called a foreclosure. And what this was expected to do was it was expected to see more homes on the market, and with more homes on the market available to buyers, that's higher inventory and a lower demand. That way prices would lower and buyers would have more options. Now that didn't happen. Why didn't that happen? The main reason is because of forbearances. What are forbearances? Forbearances are an agreement with the bank for the homeowner to not pay their mortgage for about 12 months. Now this was good for people who already own a home, especially people who are going through a financial hardship. This is not good for home buyers. Why not? Because why would somebody sell their home if they don't need to make any payments for a whole year, even if they lost their job, even if they're going through with financial hardships? So what that did was it kept a lot of people still staying in their homes where they normally would sell it, either for a profit to make a little money and go on to the next stage in their life, or people who would have lost their homes due to financial hardship. So we're seeing a very low inventory because of that extra low inventory, which makes homes more scarce, less available, and the prices went up. Another uphill battle for people who are first-time home buyers and hopeful home buyers right now is stimulus. So we received our stimulus checks, about $1,200 to $1,400, and we got it for free, and that sounds like a good thing. Unfortunately, what happens is when more money is in circulation, then money is less scarce. It's more available, so it's actually worth less. And so inflation is when buying something like a guitar, buying clothes, or even buying the construction materials to build a home, which I mentioned in my last video, the prices go up. So even though you have this extra money in your pocket, it's more expensive to pay for things, so the pace of that actually doesn't really help you out so much. And that's what we're seeing. It's going all the way through the prices of homes. It's affecting prices of homes just a little bit because your dollar has less value. Now, what can you guys do to combat this uphill battle that you're facing? Well, one way that you guys can save money is to rent. For example, where I'm at, Los Angeles, and other major metropolitan cities, a lot of people lost their jobs, and also a lot of people just didn't want to live in a crowded area, so they left. With a lot of people fleeing, a lot of these people did not own a home, so they rented, and there are a lot of vacancies. And even though a lot of things are expensive and buying a home is very expensive, the rent actually went down in major metropolitan cities. For example, in Los Angeles, it went down an unprecedented 8%. I'm wondering, why didn't this decrease happen when I was looking to rent a place back then before I owned a place? Okay, so you guys take advantage, get into a new place, take advantage of this decrease, get a new place with the rent decreased by 8% because it's definitely going to go back up. Most likely, the economy is recovering and jobs are coming back. Take advantage of this, especially in very crowded areas like Los Angeles. And number two is use rent control. Now, before I get into this, a lot of people will tell you that rent control is either a very good thing, or some people will say why rent control is a bad thing. I'm not here to tell you either. There's a lot of good arguments for both ways, but I'm just showing you guys how to take advantage of the cards that you're dealt. Now, if you live in Los Angeles, rent control is usually issued for homes that are 1973 or before, and they're multi-family, multi-unit homes like apartment buildings. But not all of those qualify. Check out zimas.com, zimas.com, to see if the place that you're looking to live in, the place you want to put a rental application for, qualifies. So put in your application, make sure it's a place that you like, make sure it's a good price to rent, and there you go. They cannot raise the rent in Los Angeles more than 8% per lease agreement. So at least you have less than typical market value increase on your rents, and you can better anticipate how much the rent will go up, and that will help you save some money. It's a strategy that we used as well. You guys don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe so you keep getting more tips on how to save you more money in general, and also how you guys can find the best strategy to save up money to buy your first home. Let us know in the comments down below, how do you plan to save up money to buy your first home in this competitive market? You guys have any questions about getting the best price on a home, go ahead and DM me at Jason F. Real Estate Agent. And also you could give me a call, you could text me direct at 310-256-3209. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you.